'Twas the night. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, how many nights after this Christmas is this? 'Twas the fourth night after Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a casual film fan. Moving on. What's up, everybody? It's time for the Filmtastic 4 to review The Cat in the Hat. You guys liked the video for The Room 20 times. This is what you get. We're going to be reviewing Mike Myers' 2003 rendition of The Cat in the Hat.
Yes!
One of us is happy. One of us, another one of us is pretty... And another one is in shock and terror. Got anything to say over there, Mr. Tubbs?
Just keep going. I will go last.
Where's the quote I sent you today? I was watching... this movie killed his brain cells. You can't stand it.
Oh, just you wait, folks.
All right. What's going on, everybody? I'm your host, A-Pistol90, Alex Putnam, member of the Putnam crew. We got Mr. Luke Newcomb in the house. Welcome back.
Hello, everyone.
Mr. 0599.
All of y'all are dirty hoes. Let's do this.
And...
God damn it!
This is his worst film of that year, I believe. Can't stand it.
Well, with the shades on, some shit's gonna go down.
November 21st, 2003.
I was 13 years old then.
I was
I was 4.
A year, I can't see the chat right now, so I'm like I said, I have my notes. A year where I was so happy because I'm just like, finally, I get to leave high school. I don't have to worry about this bullshit.
Oh no, that was your senior year.
And I was turning 18 fucking years old. And one of my favorite novels growing up is the beloved Dr. Seuss's, hey, Gary, Dr. Seuss's The Cat in the Hat. A beloved,
right over here.
Yep, one of the most beloved titles in his series. And then we
one
have
of the most loved children books of all time.
All the freaking time.
Or as Gary would say in one of his, the boofa on the sofa. Folks, The Cat in the Hat, starring Mike Myers, and this is true. This is the most requested film we have ever gotten. It blows the other ones out of the fucking water like Lucas does when he takes a Category 4 hurricane lava dump. Okay? Yesterday, I had the privilege of watching this whole fucking movie and taking notes like I did with the Hottie and the Naughty.
Was this the first time you've seen it since 2003?
Yes.
Was it as bad as you remembered?
Actually, you want to know something?
It was even worse.
It wasn't as bad, and I'll tell you why. It was so much fucking worse! This movie is a fucking abortion.
Worse than Hottie and the Naughty?
It's on par.
Oh, boy.
This is... Oh, my God. If I ever see Mike Myers as that giant fucking pussy ever again... Yeah, there's this nickname. Just like Mr. Casual. Giant pussy. That's his nickname throughout the whole show. Giant fucking pussy. GP. And I don't mean
GFP.
the oil company.
GFP.
The GFP, yeah. shoot that fucker with the BFG. The Cat in the Hat was written by Alec Bird, David Mandel, and Jeff Schaffer, and it was directed by his name is Bo Welch. And believe it or not, this movie has, whoa, I hear echo. This movie has a $109 million budget.
How?
How much did it make in general?
Worldwide, it made 139 million. It was a massive, colossal fucking flop, and thank God.
It still made over its budget.
In order for a movie to make a profit, it's got to make at least 2 to 2.5 times its budget back.
Oh, I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was over whatever its budget is.
Oh my God! Seriously.
Well, because you have to apply that to the marketing.
Mhm.
The marketing, the advertising, all that shit. Yeah.
Video games, licensing.
Yeah, I was 18 years old. I was just like, okay, the Cat in the Hat. You know what? Let me check this out. And worst film of the year was an understatement. It was on my worst films of the fucking decade. This contains some of the worst. This movie is completely fucking random. It is just asinine adolescent bullshit. It has some of the worst visual effects and screen. Dude, and I thought The Room was bad when it comes to green screen. Oh.
I did not.
Tommy Wiseau deserves an apology. Okay? And this is just beyond garbage. Garbage to where, let me tell you some facts. Thank you to MC Deadpool. He gave me some facts about this movie that I did not know about. No, originally, Tim Allen was supposed to play the Cat.
Oh, yes, I heard about this.
Really?
Thank goodness.
Mm-hmm. But he dropped it because he had to do Santa Claus 2, so they picked Mike Myers instead. And
That was actually a good choice on his part, because that was a good sequel.
We'll talk about dodging a bullet right there.
Well, then again, Mike Myers, this is the reason. This, along with the Glove Guru, is the reason why his career went down the fucking shit.
Yes.
Fuck the Love Guru.
Yeah, Dick Joke the movie. There's your review.
Can't stand it.
Can't stand that fucking movie. Okay, and then here's another thing. Dr. Seuss's widow. After she saw the movie,
yes, I was going to bring this up. I was actually going to bring this up
because there was originally planned to be a sequel to this fucking movie.
A sequel.
Yes.
And didn't she say she wanted no more live action movies?
She said no more live action Dr. Seuss movies. Why? Because of her husband's work, because she said this movie was a disgrace of his work of art.
Mm-hmm.
So let's not make any more live-action Dr. Seuss movies and give it to one of the worst animated studios ever.
Oh my!
No kidding.
Illumination Studios or Illumination Entertainment.
Yeah, it's an Illumination. Someone said eliminate them, like fire a nuke at them, like they shoot at Happy Madison fucktards. Okay?
They should delete them.
Delete. Okay. Sorry.
I had to.
I was just woke. I was just woke from there.
Okay. Now, yes, there was a plan of the sequel. Okay, and it not only that, it was nominated for everything at the Razzies. Too bad it didn't win them. But oh my gosh,
I think it won a couple of them.
I will check down below here. It was nominated for 8 Razzies.
The facts guy.
My name is Joe. Oh, sorry, my big floppy titty got in the way. I forgot my sports bra. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah, wonderful. I sound like Joe Pesci. Okay, here we go.
Okay, you know what won? Geely won. Geely won worst picture.
I thought that was so worse.
Yeah.
Worst picture, worst actor, worst supporting actor, worst supporting actress, worst director, worst screenplay, worst screen couple. It won one for worst excuse of an actual movie.
That's a category?
It's serious.
That's a category?
Okay, I'm dead serious. That was a category. You know, this is before the Razzies turn into shit and you can't be taken seriously.
Yeah.
Okay, folks. Let's start from the beginning, shall we?
Before we
I
start,
don't want.
I would like to say that, well, on December 2nd, we were, during my college Christmas party, there were Christmas movies going on. You're talking about live-action Dr. Seuss movies, right?
Yep. Yeah, I know where you're going with this.
Yes.
Okay.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I do too.
So after I was watching Elf, which was awesome, by the way.
Oh, I
been
love
to-
Elle. That's a lot for me because I don't like.
Yeah, and then I took a jab, and Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas was coming on, which, mind you, there's another Dr. Seuss How the Grinch Stole Christmas made by Illumination Studios coming in 2018. Why we need another Grinch movie, I have no idea why.
Because it's better animated.
Or because money. And so I watched this, and so I watched How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and I'm like, okay, this isn't terrible, but I'm not hating it either. It's fine for what it is.
Exactly. Not terrible.
After watching Dr. Seuss's Cat in the Hat, that was a masterpiece.
Yeah, speaking of masterpiece, Billy Robbins has said it should have been nominated for 24 Oscars.
What?
Oh my god, fucking kill me. Oh, fucking kill me.
Ready?
This movie should have been nominated for Best Picture.
You
Okay.
get the fuck out of here!
Oh, no. No way.
Return of the King ain't got shit. I'm kidding, folks.
I'm gonna turn your head up your butt. Okay.
By the way, I hope everybody knows I'm gonna be fucking with everybody on this thing tonight.
Yes, you
Of course you
goddamn
will,
troll.
ass.
Yes, we know that. You
Okay.
goddamn troll. Moving on.
Goddamn motherfucking troll you.
Oh.
Okay.
So
The movie begins. Oh, okay. The movie begins with a narration, and from the very first sentence, you know this is going to be fucking awful. And this is what he says. Oh, speaking of that, Alex.
The sun did not shine. It was too wet to play. So we sat in the house all that cold, wet day. Uh-huh.
And Double Nine was happy because he's flamboyant and gay.
Which is not
Yay!
true. Which is not true because we're reviewing Cat in the Hat today.
Sounds good.
Glorious.
Whose line is it anyway? Get the fuck out of here.
Now let me say, before the lines of the narrator for Cat in the Hat show up, I will give the movie this. This is actually one thing I actually liked, not just because of the fact that it started or something. It's because I will give it this, like the whole Dr. Seuss, Universal logo and the imagination thing.
Oh, the animation.
I like that.
Yeah, that was okay.
I'll give you that. You know why? Because it wasn't live action.
Yeah.
Okay, now the narration to this is what you're in a world of shit. And yes, you're crawling up the shit with your hands and feet.
Yep.
When he says this, there are cajillions of stories that are mischief and fun. But to keep things simple, let's start off with just one.
Gajillions.
The fuck? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And the movie looks like the movie looks like if Tim Burton and Barney the dinosaur fucked.
Had a baby and an abortion at the same time.
Oh my god, yeah, colorful. Yeah, Lucas, he can pick out all the primary colors. And what is his primary colors to him? Red, yellow, and green. Okay. The film is set off where we are introduced to the I gotta say this fucking word.
The who's?
Okay. Gary, I hope you're listening. Humberfloob.
Humberfloob?
Yes.
That's the guy's name, and that's the real estate. Yeah, Humberfloob. Floob.
Oh yeah, it is Humberfloob, played by Sean Hayes.
Sean Hayes.
The Humberfloob real estate is showcasing Kelly Preston as John, the mom. I'm going to nickname her Joan Milf because she was fine.
Ooh, I love her. She was fine as hell.
And by the way, yeah, keep that in mind because there's a
Well,
boner joke in this.
Shitty.
There's a boner joke in this fucking
In a kids movie.
Well, yes.
And, oh, dude, oh, just you wait. But no,
There's
speaking
more
of
than
milk,
that.
Oh wait, there's more.
speaking of, it gets so much worse.
It gets divorced.
Yeah, you want it for that one, motherfucker. Okay, yeah, on silent, but no one's a hotter milk than my beauty. Okay. Yeah. And it shows her taking a phone call, and she talks to them, and I guess she's talking to a babysitter, and she says this: "What do you mean you're leaving? You're a babysitter. Babysitters don't leave; they sit. Baby leavers leave."
What?
I know.
Baby leavers leave.
This is at the first minute, and then we get introduced to Mr. Humberfloob.
Played by Alec Baldwin.
No, it's Sean Hayes again.
No, Sean
Oh,
Hayes.
My fault. I'm sorry.
And guess what? He also plays the fucking fishy.
Oh, the fish.
He does.
Oh, yeah, that's
hey.
right.
Hey, Oogie Loves Call. They did it better.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
They actually
and
did.
they introduced a new member of the Humberfloob family, Jim Flanagan. And while he's introducing him, he stands up and he's like, "Why, thank you so much." And he shakes his hand, and everyone's like, "Oh!" Everyone just,
Ooh.
they just look like they saw an old man naked or some shit, aka Gary. And then Jim believes, he was offering a handshake, but he was mistaken. Why? Because Humberfloob is the biggest OCD germaphobe on the planet. He makes Mark Summers look like a saint. Okay. And he's like this. He's like, and this is what he goes. He goes, "You're fired!"
No,
Yeah.
it goes
I'm
like
like,
this.
No. I'm gonna do it the right
wait,
way.
hold on. I want to see. Look. I want to see. Look.
Fired. Fired. You're fired.
Dude.
I was like, dude, I was watching this. It's like, you know what? Looking at this shit, I'd rather look at a fucking loaded shotgun.
I'd rather look at two barrels of the shotgun.
I'm dead serious. Yeah. Speaking of double barrel, I'm Luke Dukum. And oh my god, I forgot to do my introductions. I'll do it in a little bit. Okay, Alexander. And you got, "Hey, cat in the hat, more like pussy in the bag. My name's Luke Dukum. And hello, everybody. My name's Peter Parker. I had the best film of 2016. But then again, I look ass backwards. All right. So then, yeah,
Hi.
he fucking fires him, and then he goes to this fucking germ thing. He's like, I swear to God, he uses more hand sanitizer than I do with lube on MILF Mondays. God damn.
Yes.
He uses more
Speaking of
hand
hand sanitizer, where's
sanitizer
mine?
than Robert De Niro does in Dirty Grandpa.
Where's my hand sanitizer?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like Pontius Pilate, wipe my hands clean. And then Mr. Humberfloob, he states that of John.
Oh, yeah, that's his new nickname, Humberloob.
Humberloob, yeah, it's better to say.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Humberloob. There you go.
Humberfloober.
Humberloob.
There you go, Gary. Humberfloober. Yeah, so Humberfloober.
Write that one down.
God damn it. He states that Joan's house is as messy as last time due to her kids. She is fired and once again acts so over the top the way he fires Jim. Yeah. And then we get introduced to... Whoa, I'm hearing feedback.
No,
Hold
it's a
on a
copying
second
machine.
real quick. Yes?
I think it's a copying machine.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, well, don't copy this fucking movie. Don't be like Call of Duty.
Well, cool.
Okay, so now we get introduced to the kids, Sally and Conrad. I'm going to nickname them, since Sally is a bossy bitch and Conrad is an annoying asshole, I'm going to name them Salty and Cornhole. So Salty and Cornhole,
No.
they're played by Dakota Fanning. It's kind of weird watching. I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, she was young.
You know?
Back then.
Very young. Dakota Fanning and Spencer Breslin. What Luke Nukem would look like if he was young and fat.
Yeah,
Well, that's
pretty
not really true. Well, that's not really true.
Well, I say young and fat. You're like as fit as a goddamn rail.
Nobody
right,
is, nobody
still
is
not
as skinny as me.
No, Austin.
Still not true.
Oh no, Austin, dude. Austin's so skinny. I can do an X-ray move on him. You don't even have to show the bones.
You know what's what Alex looked like when he was like 7 or 5.
Oh no, Alex looked like. Come on, he's handsome. You look like Tom Hanks. Come on.
Come on now.
Yeah, he looks like Tom Hanks.
No
More handsome than all of us put together.
No disrespect.
So we got brother and sister, aka asshole and bitch, at their household. Cornhole is he's wearing these fucking bear claw feet, and he's sneaking past his sister down the stairs as she's in the living room floor on her belly on the ground. I'm just like, you know, you can sit in a fucking chair, right? You stupid dumb shit. It's on this, and she's laying on the living floor doing her make to-do list, and she's got this fucking gadget. She goes, number 1, make to-do list. Number 2, practice coloring. Number 3, research graduate schools.
She's very organized. I can say that.
Fuck?
I'm like, bitch, you're not even 10 years old. Number 4, be spontaneous.
Which she is not until like 50 minutes into the movie.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
No.
Number 5, create. Jesus. And then we have
Jesus.
There was 5 of them.
number 5, create lasting childhood.
Why the fuck
And then-
would you put that above? Never mind.
You know, and then
Going.
it's like number 10, make tomorrow's to-do list. I'm just like, what the fuck do you think she is? Chris Jericho? She's making this fucking list.
Just made the list.
Yeah, I got the wrestler
This,
right.
this
time.
movie just made the list.
Yeah, I
Mike
said Chris
Myers
Jericho.
made the list.
Yeah, Chris Jericho, not Chris Master. Chris Master Bader. As Callie was going through Salty's going through a list, fucking cornhole. He's going through the kitchen and start making the biggest fucking mess, spilling shit all over the place.
Well, let me
Why?
say this real quick right now. Like, before he's going down the stairs, he goes over to the dog and he says, shh, be quiet, I'm in stealth mode. And then he goes into the kitchen and he does everything but stealth mode.
And he creates like this,
Logic.
like I said, random illogical bullshit. And why is he making this mess? Because he's creating this, he gets all these kitchen fucking products. And he's on the top of the fucking staircase to do a jackass stunt.
Hello, my name is Cornhole and welcome to Jackass.
You know, my name is
damn it.
my name is Cornhole. Welcome to Asshole. There you go.
So there you go.
I swear, I'm always so slow to jokes. Everybody, damn it.
Well, that's what happens when you're like, well, remember, Double Nine, that's what happens when you're like me, have dial-up brain, okay? Lucas, you can relate. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he's got like popcorn bags, and he takes a fucking loaf of bread, opens his pants up, and shoves it down his groin like a cup, and then he pulls out some bread, and he's like, oh, and just throws the other part and eats it. He's like, oh, here we go. I'm just like, I can't do this. I can't do this,
Give up. Is that break number 1?
dude. Okay, other than seeing The Shape of Water, it took me almost all goddamn day to do this film.
How long is this movie again?
Okay, without the credits, 75 minutes.
Jesus.
Yeah, he has like food and pads, and he uses a fucking cookie sheet. I was like, let me take that away so I can go ECW and bash his fucking head with it. Okay, and then he slides down. He bypasses Joan Mills. It was. I had a Lucas. You know, she got home just in time. And she opens oh my god! And she opens up the door, and he goes flying, and he fucking hits the car. I was just like, I wish if that would have killed him, that would have been the greatest twist ever.
That would have been amazing.
No, better yet, I wanted it to be like that Mortal Kombat 9 fatality where the car just fucking hits him and kills him. And it shows the X-ray.
Captain Falcon's Final Smash Brawl, Super Smash Brothers Brawl.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, salty bitch. She tries to blame it on Cornhole, saying it was his fault, and then we get introduced to a new character.
Actually, it's the other way around. Cornhole was saying it's all Sally's fault.
Oh my god, I'm
Oh
sorry.
yeah,
Yeah, it's all
reverse.
And then comes, and they're like, knock, knock, knock. And he comes in, he's like, he looks like he just got done doing a fucking Orbital White chewing gum commercial. He's like, did someone lose a dog? Ding! You know, because when he...
Ding! It was like an, what? Orbit commercial. It's like an Orbit commercial.
Oh, the old Orbit commercial.
A great
Well, you said gum commercial. You weren't specific.
Every time there's
Dumb
a twinkle every time there's a twinkle of the teeth, I just keep getting reminded of Elton John.
What the?
I totally got that, Luke. And he's
The
like...
Kingsman, the Golden Circle joke.
And this guy is playing by Alec Baldwin.
Rick Baldwin.
You know what? I will give him
Alec
this.
Baldwin.
You know what? I will give him this. At least his performance in Thomas the Tank Engine was a masterpiece compared to this movie. Sparkle, 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 baby.
I'd rather get fucked by that caboose. Gary, caboose! I'd rather get fucked by that caboose than watch this fucking horseshit ever again, okay? And he comes in, he's all fly, he's wearing a purple suit, like looking like Channel Mac Pimp Daddy if he was in a pimp outfit, right? And we realize that he is dating Joan Milf. I'm just like, yep, kids, let this be a lesson to you two little fuckers. He's not trying to be your daddy. He just wants to fuck your mother. Okay. So then,
yes.
So after returning the dog, he said, "It's my pleasure." And he goes, and Salty Bitch was, being an uptight asshole. She's like, "Anything for my little princess." And then Salty Bitch says
Anything for my princess.
Oh my god, I'm not kidding you. This is what she says word for word. She go, "Oh, funny."
Shut the fuck up. Did she really do that?
No. This is what she said. No, she did. I would have laughed. And she says, he says, "My little princess," and she goes, "Oh, I wouldn't be a princess. In a constitutional monarchy, Parliament is on the real power.
Parliament has real power."
Let me repeat that. I wouldn't be a princess in a princess. I wouldn't be in a constitutional monarchy. Parliament is on the real power. And Alec Baldwin just looks at her like, "Shut the fuck up, you stupid little whore." I was like, "Bitch, what are you smoking?" Well, then again, I wonder what the film crew was smoking when they made this bullshit. And then
20 pounds of crack cocaine.
Well, speaking of,
actually, you liked it, so.
Speaking of crack, and I don't mean butt crack. Oh no.
No, what?
No, there is. I forgot.
Yes.
I'm talking about crack. I'm talking about crack, the drug. Keep that in mind, okay?
Okay.
Now he talks to Joan Milf about sending Cornhole into
a private military academy or military school.
Private military academy and all that shit. And Cornhole was acting like Solid Snake, eavesdropping the whole thing while he's practicing kung fu shadow boxing like a retard. I was like, wow, he's doing this. I was like, yeah, I see him doing that. I was like, oh, he's doing a Mr. Casual impersonation. And and he heard what was going on, and he's just like, hell no, I'm not doing that shit. You go fuck yourself, He says, he's like, I don't like you. I'm going to marry your mom and ship your ass off to military school. And then he leaves like a soldier would, mocking the little fat fucker.
But hold on. There's this one thing before he leaves that it's something I get extremely sick and tired of whenever I'm watching kids movies. It's just that every time they lead up to a swear word, they have to end up perfectly fine and joyful. Like,
oh yeah, he's like, let me tell you.
Oh, that's naughty.
He's like, let me tell you something, you little greatest kid ever.
You little son of a wonderful kid.
Wonderful kid, because
little sack of shit.
Oh, okay, porn star Joan, because she looks like a MILF. Okay, so because porn star Joan, she comes in, he changed his mood right away, right? And then. And the next scene we get a 2-second cameo of Clint Howard.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Ron Howard's brother. And dude, it's a big lip alligator moment. Yeah,
Big lip alligator moment.
when he was actually good. Yeah, and because Clint Howard shows up and he's like, "Oh, Kate." Oh, he's like, "Yeah, I'm Kate," and he just walks in and like, "Okay," and that's the end of the scene. I'm just like, "Oh, that was
Whatever.
fucking crazy." And then porn star Joan is forced back to the office by Humberfloob and requests.
Yeah.
And he requests a babysitter, Mrs. Quinn. I'm gonna call her.
Oh God.
Mrs.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna call her. I'm gonna call her Mrs. Casual. So Mrs. Casual.
I'm not laughing at that.
Oh, you get the fuck out of here, Luke.
That's funny.
shit's
I don't
mad
care who
funny.
you are.
I refuse. to
That's
laugh
funny.
at
I don't care who you are. That's funny. Get her done.
You get the,
All right.
the only time Luke laughs at. Oh Jesus! The only time Luke laughs at me is when he's tormenting me. God damn it!
You laughing, Adult Nine?
You said that's funny. Get her done.
Yeah, that's how.
What the heck is he
What are you
made
laughing
of?
at?
What is he made
That
of?
was funny.
Oh,
I heard that game.
yeah, the first. I heard that game. What the fuck? And then oh my God, everyone's dying in the chat right now. And then it shows like looking through the door hole. It's like you see her face like right in the screen. I'm just like, oh my God, this is fucking Space Jam all over
How
again.
many likes are we at?
I only have the pop. I only popped out the chat. I don't have the video on.
Let me look this up.
Yeah.
If we get to 20, we'll do something in January.
Oh, also,
Yeah.
this scene, and also when they get introduced to the babysitter, Cornhole is a real cocksucker. Why? Because he says this.
Yeah.
About military. She's suggesting military school and all that shit, and he stands up and he says to her, "I wish I had a different mom."
Now let me
that's nice.
establish something real quick right off the bat. We don't see any conflict with this family whatsoever. We don't even see how they're having tough difficulties within their family relationship. We don't get to see anything like that because reasons.
Call her. Wait, Ilbara Stew says, "Call her Yertle the turtle." Oh my God, is that
Yertle the turtle? What?
I think that Master Disguise fucking joke.
Yeah,
right?
I think that's a reference to Master.
Oh, God.
And then the mother replies, "I sometimes wish the same thing," and and then after she sees Quinn, I don't know a nickname for him. I don't know. It'll come up sooner or later. He sees Quinn and he's like, "Have a good time, hon," because he lives right too far and he's in his car. And as soon as he sees her leave, he takes his briefcase and pulls it out and he's like, he's mischief. He must be up to no good, And then here's the best scene in the movie.
Best or
No, it is the best scene in the movie because I was just like, why can't we focus on this? Now, Mrs. Casual, aka Oswald Cobblepot Jr. she looks like the Penguin's daughter. I swear. She's like, "Hey, we can watch TV, and I won't tell your mom." And what are they watching? They're watching C-SPAN Live, the Taiwanese Parliament filibuster, where this guy does his fucking Goldberg spear and starts beating the shit out of him. Dude, he beats the shit out of him like Eric Andre does when he charges after the drummer and spears him through the wall and beats the shit out of him.
Oh.
And then Mrs. Casual says this: You tell him, Quaking, no more big government. Rip his heart out. And then she's like, and just falls asleep. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
randomly falls asleep.
But wait, why did you say that was the best scene in the movie?
Because they were showing people kicking each other's asses, and it was awesome. It was like this
but that was
fucking
just a race joke combined with another race joke.
I'm talking about what was the footage. He was just like, he got pissed. He was kicking the shit out of him. I was like, yeah, man, stop the fucking mud hole in that sumbitch.
Beat his ass.
And then
Beat his ass.
And then, the kids, they're sitting there with their thumb up their ass, looking at the rain outside. Oh, speaking of rain, Alex.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I want the book.
Chapter 1.
I sat there with Sally. We sat there, we two. And I said, how I wish we had something to do. Too
Then
wet
boom!
to go out. Too cold to go play ball. So we sat in the house. We did nothing at all.
And we didn't give a fuck at all. Thank you, Gary.
So all we could do was sit. Good dog.
That actually scared the shit out of
Good dog. And we did not like it. Not one little bit.
And this movie's a piece of shit.
Yep. And then something went bump. How that bump made us jump.
Yeah, like you did with me. America!
America. We looked, and then we saw him step onto the mat.
Which is
Are we
never what
there
happens
yet?
in this movie.
We looked, and we saw him, the cat, in the hat.
Which is never what happens in this movie.
It's not. Is this where we're at in the movie?
Yeah, I'm reading.
Where he makes his entrance?
Okay, Auburn Wanderer.
AKA our boy Caden.
Yeah, he says about the C-SPAN. He goes, I think it's supposed to show the downfall of the government because it's a really deep movie.
It's about as deep as Batman
That
v
is
Superman.
amazing.
That's good.
Okay, so let me get my fucking cliff notes here. Jesus Christ. All right. So, oh shit! Don't tell me I lost my place.
Oh, God.
Okay, here we go. They're completely bored. Whoa! Yeah, this movie felt like 8 fucking hours. Jeez.
Jesus.
Okay.
Jesus!
Oh, was it GTA? Jesus! And then something goes bump, and they go upstairs to investigate, and then echo, and then Cornhole, he goes in the closet and he just scares, and on son, this leads up to the introduction of Mike Myers of the Cat in the Hat, aka the GFP, the giant fucking pussy.
Nice.
Oh Jesus Christ, dude! The rise and fall of ECW.
That's right.
Nah.
Okay, and they get scared out of their goddamn mind by seeing a giant talking cat, so they hide in the closet, and all of a sudden, he's right there, right behind them. I'm just like, how did he fucking do that?
All right, so where are we hiding from?
Oh my God, his fucking
And then the
voice.
legend was introduced.
No, legendary asshole. And and then they go, and then they hide underneath the bed, and he's right next to him, and he's like, go ahead, run, scream.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Hold on. Hold that thought real quick. I just saw the comment. Echo.
What?
Brett will never have this movie on Blu-ray. Hallelujah. There is a God in this world.
The prophecy is real.
Who said that comment?
Brett. Super Mario Fan 03.
You're a genius.
All right, moving on.
The legend of the fucking hairball, indeed. Okay.
Terrible.
Oh, God damn it, Luke Nukem. Oh, you're like a hemorrhoid. You're like a lovely hemorrhoid. You're a pain in the ass, but I
Pop that
can't help but
sumbitch.
love you.
Just pop that sumbitch.
Pop that motherfucker. All right. And I was saying, when they get out, get underneath the bed, he's right behind them, and then everything's all calm and dandy, and he's like, okay, remember what I told you about adult jokes? How the fuck did this get a PG rating?
Your guess is as good as mine.
And it's so salty bitch. I'm sorry. He asks, where did you come from? So, and GFP replies, I'm not kidding. He goes, well, when a mommy cat and a daddy cat love each other very much, they decide to.
Like,
And I'm just, what the fuck?
It's nothing.
Oh,
Keep
Mr.
talking.
Casual got done with the hot dog eating contest. They decide to, and he was about to say, decide to have sex, and they're like, And I'm like, no, no, no. Where did you come from? He goes, I'm from my place. And I'm just like, oh my God. So they offer him milk, but he denies it because he's lactose intolerant and it mixes things up in there.
Okay, now that amateur hour is over.
Yeah.
Amateur hour.
He makes amateur look professional, goddammit. All right.
Now before he even like gets into like the whole milk thing. Before he gets like we have to establish that the cat, unlike the book, isn't good at rhyming.
He's also gay.
Oh my God. He breaks the fourth wall so many fucking times, and that is one of them.
Yes.
That's like a slap in the face at Dr. Seuss himself.
I know. It was.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And then he takes the top of his fucking desk, he rips it off, and he surfs down these stairs with Wipeout playing in the background.
The surf music, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give me a minute, folks.
Jerome, are you gonna be okay? You're not gonna die on this, right?
Do you want me to go back to the book?
Yes, please. Well, yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
You deserve a break. We should say the narrative more.
And he said to us, "Why do you sit there like that? I know it is wet, just like your pussy, and the sun is not sunny. But we can have lots of good fun. That is funny."
Oh, come here and give me some honey.
Just like your pussy, a classic.
That's right. Just like his pussy, because he is a cat.
Okay, that reminds me. Diamond cut her upside down with a pussy. That was
really a fucking Ready to Rumble reference.
Oh, come on, dude. Hey, this movie makes Ready to Rumble look like Beyond the Mat.
That's another
No,
guilty
looks like
pleasure
the rest.
of mine. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, Darren Aronoff, fuck yourself. Yeah, that's his new nickname. And then
I know some good games we could play, said the cat. I know some new tricks, said the Cat in the Hat. A lot of good tricks. I will show them to you. Your mother will not mind at all if I do. Whatever. Then Sally and I did not know what to say. Our mother was out of the house for the day. Continue on.
Oh, yeah. Remember what? Oh, you remember? He's like, yeah, the mom was out for the day. And he's like, gee, I wonder what she was doing.
Meanwhile, after he slides down the stairs.
Meanwhile, back at the Hall of Justice.
Oh fuck.
Back at the Hall of Justice. Okay. So meanwhile, after he climbs down the stairs, he goes humana, 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 and he sees this picture.
Oh yeah, he kicks the fucking like a skateboard, and he kicks it so hard to where it's like the worst CGI. The board, the piece of wood that he ripped off goes perfectly in place upstairs.
Yes.
I'm just like, really? And then we get the fucking picture scene. Look.
Let me explain. So after the whole situation I was just portraying to you, the cat gets over there and he sees the photo. He takes the photo out and he realizes, oh, it's so much longer. Then, aghast, the cat's hat stands completely erect with his tail completely erect as well. And then the kids are like, "That's our mother," and he's like, "Awkward." Yeah, and he puts it back.
Yeah, and you know, it's in the picture frame. He pulls it up. It's like, and there's another part that falls down, like in Playboy or some shit. And you know, it's making the boing, it's making that fucking sound effect. I'm just like, what the fuck am I watching? And he's like, that's my mom. He's like, awkward, you know. And then they do the cliche. He's like, you know, the vinyl when they stop the vinyl.
Yeah, the vinyl scratch. That's like one of my favorite.
The vinyl scratch.
Time.
Oh my. And giant fucking pussy.
GFP.
He recognizes the babysitter, Mrs. Casual. So what does he do? Oh my God. Folks, I'm not kidding you when I say this, okay? He gets a clothes hanger. He puts Mrs. Casual on the clothes hanger, okay?
Oh God.
And he hangs her
With
in the
one
closet
hand.
while she with one hand. I'm like, how the fuck she get
How's she still alive?
No, it's
How's she
not how
still
she's still
sleeping?
alive. How can the cat lift her up with one hand? It's impossible.
It's impossible.
Who is this cat? Magnus Samuelson? Fucking hell, dude.
But again, this is Cat in the Hat, so our
Jake
suspension
Cutler?
of disbelief should be inactive.
I was like, God, Braun Strowman, eat your heart out, son of a
Yeah,
bitch,
Jake
man.
Cutler. My God.
And and while he's gonna hang her in the closet, he goes, you pay her to make her sit. Oh, this baby, so you pay her to make her sit on babies? That's disgusting. I do it for nothing.
I do it for nothing.
What the?
Oh, you forgot to laugh.
I ain't fucking doing that.
I can do it.
Yes! Yes!
Oh my God. Yeah, turn that into a fucking GIF, god damn it. Okay. And then GFP gets out the funometer, and it's spelled PHUNOMETER to measure how fun you are. And that it measures that Salty Bitch is a control freak and Cornhole is a bedwetter.
No, a rule breaker. It went to a rule breaker, and then it went to a bad one.
Well, originally it went to a yeah.
And originally to Dakota Fanning's character, she was a serial convict or something, and then it went to a control freak. No,
Yes.
it went to
Oh, it went to control freak. I'm sorry. Okay, and then GFP says the cure for their symptoms is tons of shots in the abs and kneecaps with this giant fucking syringe that looks like you can kill a horse with, okay? Or a musical number.
Yes, and we get one of the greatest musical numbers of all
No.
time, folks. Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
God
Yes.
damn it.
Why?
Yeah.
Let's continue
Get ready for
on
the cat
real
to do the
quick. and just-
Macarena.
Okay, yeah, and in the middle of this fucking number call, he coughs up a nasty ass hairball.
Yes. And it's beautiful.
And then out of nowhere, with no rhyme or reason, the fucking goldfish comes alive, and it's like some of the worst CG I have ever fucking seen.
Goldfish, probably my favorite character in the whole movie.
I'm fine. Okay.
Oogie Loves does it better.
First of all, when the kids were lying out over against the window, you can see that the fish isn't like the fish that's shown like 10 minutes prior.
It looked
It's
like
a
a real
completely normal goldfish.
Oh my god.
Anyway, the musical number commences.
Yeah, oh yeah, and yeah, the goldfish, it went from regular to Lucas in like 10 minutes.
Oh my dear Jesus.
Okay. And yeah, and he says, well, and the goldfish is trying to, maintain order and everything. And the fucking GSP says, he's like, well, sure, he's talking, but is he saying anything? No, he isn't. And he goes, come on, kids, are you going to listen to him? He drinks where he pees.
And the fish was played by Brett.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I need a fucking god.
So after that's done.
God damn it. God fucking damn it. God damn it.
Oh, no, don't kill him.
God, I fucking hate this movie.
Don't hang yourself by a thread.
Oh, with my fat ass. Okay. And then back to this fucking garbage musical montage of him. It shows him like in this fruit outfit dancing, and then he's a matador bullfighting, and now he's balancing on a ball, and then he drinks milk. Remember, he's lactose, and he rips this loud, nasty ass fucking burp, and then you see hairballs going everywhere, sticking to the kid's faces.
Which I'm not sure you can do if you're lactose intolerant.
No, it makes you shit like Shano when he eats sugar-free gummy bears.
He should know. So
Now,
anyway, after this,
oh yeah, speaking okay, yeah, it wins over the kids, you know, where they wish the GFP to stay because he's funny, and he goes, "If I'm going to stay, there's something I want to show you." Okay, he says this. Now, remember when I said it was this peachy? This was so fucking just creepy, unnecessary creepy. Just listen to what he says. He goes, "If I'm going to stay, there's something I want to show you, something magical and full of wonder." And he says it in a creepy tone to the kids.
Oh my.
but it wasn't something. But what he shows up is like this giant ass contract.
Yeah, and you know the funny stuff in the contract. Now the cat said he's supposed to be 6 feet tall, but in the contract it says he's 5'8". No joke. Yeah, it's a fucking contract. It's huge, and it's layers. And then there's lawyers up here behind. They look like fucking money bags from Monopoly. And he says he claims to be magical time traveling elves. This fucking writing is garbage.
And then he says, "Okay,
Don't
fine,
you
they're my
deny
lawyers."
yourself. This is genius shit.
And he's like, "Okay, fine, they're my lawyers."
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
So they managed to sign.
I know, it's beautiful, right?
Yeah, about as beautiful
Here,
as.
sign here, and he pulls the next page, and it shows like a
Guys.
righteous.
1-800-ABCDEFG.
And then he pulls out this fucking sprayed and neuter registration. He's like, "Oh, that's nothing." I'm just like, "Oh my god, this is like bottom of the fucking barrel." Okay, and then he goes into the living room where porn star Joan states that no one's allowed there, especially on the couch. So what does GFP do? He turns into like this car mechanic redneck stereotype. With a hat, with his name right here, and his fucking remember the butt crack?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got his fucking butt crack hanging out, you know, with his pants down, acting like a stereotypical redneck, and he lifts up the couch, acting like he's like working under the hood, and he rips the fucking
Doing his
part.
best Duck Dynasty impersonation.
Oh my god. You hear him fart, and then he pulls out a tennis racket, and then a tire jack.
Hold on, wait.
And there's an elephant trunk in the background.
Get MC Deadpool made the best friend. Larry Cable Guy minus 2.0.
Oh my
No.
god. Oh my
Larry
god.
the Cable Guy is a better
Good
redneck
lord.
than he is.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, and then he gets a fight. He gets in a fight with a fucking elephant. You hear him beating the shit out of him. I'm just like, oh my god.
Bye, other member of the Putnam crew. Okay.
Bye, guys. Us here.
Oh yes, one of the 4 members. 4.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, one of the 4 members.
Whoa! And then he goes underneath the couch like he's changing the oil, and shenanigans ensues, and he's bouncing up and down on it where gravity.
And the wire tricks.
Oh
in
my
this
god.
movie.
Yeah, disregarding the goldfish warning and flashback. You remember, because he shows the flashback of the mother saying no. So what does GFP does? He throws the goldfish in the fucking toilet, and the goldfish says this joke: "This is where they buried my brother."
What the
Okay, fuck this movie. Okay, and then Quinn walks in out of fucking nowhere, and he catches them jumping while the Cat in the Hat, he acts like Sam Fisher from Splinter Cell. He stops by to grab like this food, and you look at him, you're just like, yeah, he ain't the person he comes off of, because he's got like food and beer and all this shit, and he starts sneezing. He starts sneezing, and he's going like up and down. He looks like a retarded fucking head bash or metalhead or some bullshit.
And Jerome, what did Alec Baldwin's character say in the beginning, right when he opens the door?
Oh shit! What did he
Judas
say?
Priest.
Oh, he says, and that's another running joke. Instead of Jesus Christ, he says Judas Priest.
Are you serious?
You know what? Here's a running joke I can make for Judas Priest better than this guy. Guess what? If there is another Judas Priest joke in this movie, some heads are gonna roll. And also, if you thought this movie's worse, you got another thing coming.
That's right.
Yeah. Speaking of Judas Priest, fucking really?
Make that a GIF. Somebody make that a GIF.
I already did like it.
Look
in
dead.
190.
Do it again.
Look dead, and it was brilliant. Okay. And then
We need another one.
this movie is so fucking random, all right? And then it goes to the next skit where GFP acts like he's on a live cooking show in front of an audience.
Oh my god!
This is the one part.
Oh my god, this is my favorite scene in the whole fucking movie.
I laughed at. In all honesty, I'm guilty. I'm guilty of this. I actually laughed at this scene.
Where they're trying to make
Same
each other
when I
like. No, I like I said, I wanted to run into a knife.
I wanted to.
Okay. He's like, hey, introducing the Cupcakeinator, where you can make cupcakes out of anything in the kitchen. So you take anything in the. It's CUPKAK -- Sorry, Geely, you ain't got shit when it comes to garbage like this, okay? And then one gets, pissy with the other, because he's playing multiple cat characters, right? And he takes this massive fucking cleaver and he hits the, and he hits the table and he's like, "Don't make me use it on you," and he accidentally chops his fucking tail off.
And then Dakota Fanning's like, "Cat, what? Your tail? Oh, really? I just cut it off. Well, the thing is that son of a bitch.
Okay, that part.
Okay,
and the one dude's going.
Okay, and it just cuts to like
I think it's like a cat on like a rope or something.
Oh my god, dude!
Like the whole one. I knew that a usage of a swear word in a kid's film is completely wrong, but in all honesty, how they handle it just caught me off guard. Where I was like, I actually bursted out laughing.
I laugh every single freaking time I see that scene.
But still, other than the title crawls,
So
of like
dumb.
how beautiful. Other than the title crawl and the kitchen scene, that's it. Everything else is terrible. So after the kitchen scene, let's establish something real quick.
I'm gonna fucking cry.
I know, it's so beautiful.
Don't do that. Don't do
Dude,
that.
this movie fucked yesterday. And we're not even at the worst part of the fucking movie.
How many minutes are we in?
We
Over
are
like 30,
57
40
minutes. We're
40
57. We're 57 minutes in.
The movie's only 75 minutes long. Okay,
82
and
to be
then,
precise.
the next scene, we're back. Remember, he puts the Cupcakeinator in the oven, the baked cupcakes. Well, guess what? The oven starts having a fucking seizure, and it goes batshit crazy. The door, this massive purple fucking goo. It looks like Grimace's diarrhea. Yeah, Grimace diarrhea goes all.
No, it looks like Grimace's splooge.
Okay. Grimace's skeet. Okay.
This thing goes to that. All right.
He's like, "Oh, dropping fucking lows." Okay. Yeah, it goes all over the kitchen. Okay. And then Salty Bitch orders GFP to clean it up. And what does he do? He grabs their mom's dress that she was going to wear for this party that her boss forced her to have at her house.
Forced her
and wanted, and make sure that everything is spick and span because he's a fucking germaphobe freak. And when he's trying to wipe the purple, the purple man bazooka juice off, AVGN, thank you. The kids fucking freak out and panic. Oh yeah, and when he gets the dress, it shows Mrs. Casual still hanging on the coat hanger sleeping. I'm just fucking. Oh yeah, and when the cat before the cat wipes the shit, he puts it over. He goes, "Look, I'm a girl." I'm just like,
He's already a pussy.
So meanwhile,
Fuck this movie, man.
After the whole thing, the cat's wiping down the thing with the dress, and then the kids are like, "That's Mom's dress," and he was like, "Oh, this ugly thing," and the Dakota Fanning was like, "Oh, she was gonna wear it for the party," and then the cat says, "It was ruined when she bought it." Yeah. Started.
Giggity, giggity.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I feel no pain anymore. I'm dead inside.
Do
Okay.
you want us to say the narrative, and then you can rest
No,
for like 5 minutes, and then
When I, oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 I'm talking about this fucking scene. Here we go. Now, due to the outrage, GFP knows how to solve anything. What does he do? He brings this big red crate box, right? And we get introduced to Thing 1 and Thing 2. No, I'm gonna call them this: Dickhead 1 and Dickhead 2, the crackhead brothers. So the crackhead brothers, these motherfuckers, they look like if Oompa Loompa and Caesar from Rise of the Planet of the Apes fucked and had an ugly child, or twins. Excuse me, twins, right?
no,
And then
don't talk about our God and
Caesar
Savior
like
Caesar.
that.
No,
Don't talk
Caesar's
about
a
Caesar
fucking
like that.
badass. I mean, he is awful. I'm just saying that's what it would look like. There's a big difference. Okay? No, Caesar's awesome. God
Don't
damn it.
talk about God in vain.
Give him the fucking award, god damn it. Okay, and then
Anyway.
he opens up and he takes a look, and then GFP notices states it's like, this is what it's called, the shit in this red crate. I'm not kidding you. It's called the transdimensional transport teledata. I'm like, who
The
writes this?
transvestite dash. Oh fuck.
The transdimensional transporter. I think.
The transvestite.
Transvestite dick.
Thank you. The transvestite dick sucker. So the transvestite dick sucker, and he makes a rule to never open the crate ever. Okay.
But
And then, yeah, we'll continue on later on that. And now, Dickhead 1 and Dickhead 2, the crackhead brothers, they take this fucking dress, shake it so hard to where the Grimace's fucking splooge goes all over the couch. So they take one and he just like uses him like a baseball bat and just, takes the brother and just beats the shit out of him on the couch, and it goes all over the curtains. And then they shake the whole shit up and it goes all over the house, and they end up turning into methamphetamine Speedy Gonzalez, start trashing the whole fucking house.
And so the brother and sister grab these ginormous nets, which, honest to God, I have no idea where these even come from.
Why would they even have them?
where are we?
Unless Asian,
Oh,
I know
shit,
Gary.
we were way off.
I know Gary would use one of them to try to, capture an Asian.
It will take a long time, but,
You know what? Let's take a. I need a break. I need a break. Alex, please narrate the fucking book. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Okay, I'm like 50. I'm like 50 pages behind, so you can go ahead. You can.
Oh God! I'm gonna eat some of these nuts.
You're gonna love my nuts. Inside is a man setting to suffer. This is back. All right, so I'm back at the fish, where the fish was introduced.
The fucking fishy.
This might be one of the fishes. But our fish said, no, make that cat go away. Tell the cat in the hat, you do not want to play. He should not be here. He should not be about. He should not be here when your mother is out. Now, have no fear. Have no fear, said the cat. My tricks are not bad, said the cat in the hat. Why, we can have lots of good fun if you wish with a game I call Up, Up, Up with a fish. This is where he puts him up, throws him in the fucking toilet, I guess. Put me down, said the fish. This is no fun at all. Put me down, said the fish. I do not wish to fall. Have no fear.
That fish in the toilet and something else. The fish in the toilet, yeah, that's a metaphor. It's a fucking floating turd that won't flush.
so broken. Jerome is broken.
Yeah.
Jerome is broken.
Why would people make memes of this bullshit?
And Ryan just revels in his misery.
Have no fear, said the cat. I will not let you fall. I will hold you up high and stand on this ball with a book in a hand and a cup on my hat. But this is not all I can do, said the cat. Look at me now, said the cat, with a cup and a cake on the top of my hat. I can hold 2 books. I can hold up this fish. And a little toy ship and some milk on a dish. And look, I can hop and up and down on the ball. But that is not all. Oh no, that is not all. Look at me now. Is this fun? It is.
Kill me, y'all.
It is fun to have fun. No shit, Sherlock. But but you have to know how. I can hold up the cup and the milk and the cake. I can hold up these books. What's boobs? And the fish on the rake. A little toy man. And look, with my tail, I can hold a red fan. I can fan with the fan.
He can hold anything, and that's not all he can do. Cat in the Hat.
As I hop in the ball, but that is not all. Oh no, that is not all. Then, wait, that is what the cat said. Then he fell flat on his fucking head.
Yeah, I wish it killed him.
But he's not Mike Myers, so we'll give him a pass.
All that shit goes flying down.
I mean, Mike Marsh. No, I love the cat in the book. I mean, he's awesome. He's a
The
badass.
cat in the
He
book.
came down with a bump.
A bomb.
From up there on the ball, and Sally and I, we saw everything fall. And our fish came down too. He fell into a pot. And he said, "Do you like this? Do I like this? Oh no, I do not. This is not a good game," said the fish. As he lit.
It's lit, y'all.
It's lit. No, I do not like it, not one little bit.
See, the point is that in the book, the fish plays such a very crucial role in the book.
Yeah.
The movie, he's very pointless. He's just throwing out one-liners.
No, not only is he pointless, he's a fucking asshole. And it gets proven later on.
Mm-hmm. Continue.
Are you done? All right.
Nope. All right.
I'm gonna put on my glasses so it doesn't look like I'm
okay. You still, it's okay. You're weeping on the inside.
You look like Terrell Owens whenever he's talking in the press conference.
That's right, my boy T.O. That's my teammate. That's my quarterback.
Right there.
That's my quarterback. This guy got money, throws money at strippers, and then takes it all back.
That's a rhyme.
All right. Ah, yeah, see? I rhymed. Haha, I'm a poet. I didn't even know it.
You rhyme better than Mike Myers.
Oh, fuck! God damn it! You just rhymed there too. I'm a poet, and I didn't even know it.
I'm a poet. I didn't even know.
I'm fucking losing it!
Oh, yes, it is true. Jerome is...
I love you too, Urban Studios, or whoever your name is.
Now look what you did, said the fish to the cat. Now look at this house. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it.
I want all you to love.
You sank the toy ship. Sank deep in the cake. You shook up our house, and you bent our brand new rake. You should not be here when our mother is out. You should get out of this house, said the fish in the pot. But I like it here. Oh, I like it a lot, said the cat in the hat to the fish in the pot. I will not go away. I do not wish to go. And so the cat in the hat said the cat in the hat, so, I will show you another good game that I know. And then he ran out as fast as a fox. The cat in the hat came back with a big-ass box. The a big redwood box.
How funny if they actually did say big ass box.
It was shut with a hook. Now look at this trick, said the cat. Take a look. Then he got up on top with the tip of his cat. I call this game Fun in a Box, said the cat. In this box are two things I will show to you now. You will like these two things, said the cat with a bow. I will pick up the hook. You will see something new. Two things, I call them.
Thing 1 and thing 2.
Thing 1, thing 2.
I love he's like, also he's known as Thing A, Thing B, or Ben, or Chocolate fucking, what the
Chocolate Thunder or something?
Oh
The
my
Chocolate Thunder or Ben.
Yeah, you want to see some Chocolate Thunder? Yes, his fucking movie, Lava Dump.
By the way, real quick, yes, I do love you, Caden. Yes, more than anybody in this entire earth. Okay, now
Hey.
back to the
Hey,
hey.
me.
The bofa on the sofa.
Okay.
Back to the book or
Back to
the
the book.
movie or whatever we're doing.
These things will not bite you. They just want to have fun. Then out of the box came thing 2 and thing 1. They ran, and they ran to us fast. They said, "How do you do? Who would like to shake hands or dicks with thing 1 and thing 2? Trying to help. I know you're in misery.
Fucking losing it.
And Sally and I did not know what to do, so we had to shake hands with thing 1 and thing 2.
Yeah, make sure you have your hand sanitizer.
No kidding.
And yes, real quick, yes, I love you all. Yes, I love you, MC Deadpool, Danny Z, and Billy Robinson. Okay, I love you all.
No love for me.
Yes, I love you too, Alex. But no,
Thanks.
Yeah, I always
Okay.
give him
Fucking son of a
Who's the one
bitch.
that brought me on the internet? This handsome
Damn right.
bastard.
Goddamn right.
Yes.
Don't you forget it.
My
don't
woke
you forget it.
We shook their two hands, but our fish said, "No, those things should not be in this house. Make them go. They should not be here when your mother is not. Put them out, said the fish in the pot. Have no fear, little fish, said the cat in the hat. These things are good things, and he gave them a pat on the ass. They are tame, oh so tame. They have come here to play. They will give you some fun on this wet.
You know, reading the story is way more better than talking about the movie itself.
I agree 100%.
I would love Alex to read more stories. There should be a whole Netflix series called Story Time with Mr. Putnam.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Now here's a game that they like, said the cat. They like to fly kites, said the cat in the hat. No, not in the house, said the fish in the pot. They should not fly kites in this house. They should not. Oh, things they will bump. Oh, things they will hit. Oh, I do not like it. Not one little bit. Then Sally and I saw them run down the hall. We saw those two things, bump their kites on the wall. Bump, thump, thump, bump, down the hall. Thing 1 and thing 2, they ran up, they ran down, one string on their kite. We saw our mother's new gown. We're getting right here. Okay. We're getting close. We're getting close.
To what part?
the wedding.
Where we get to the what is it called? The net. The
next thing.
net scene. Yeah. We're getting close. Only a couple more pages.
Net of Exile.
Okay. Story time with Alexander the Great.
Great.
Her gown with the dots, they are pink, white, and red. Then we saw one kite thump on the head of the bed.
And I wish I was dead.
Yeah, I wish I was dead. Dead head. Then those things ran about with big bumps, jumps, and kicks, and with hops and big thumps. My lovely lady humps, and all things of kinds of bad tricks. And I do not like the way that they play. If mother could see this, oh, what would she say? Then our fish said, "Look, look." Out as our fish shook in fear. Your mother's on her way home. Do you hear? Oh, what will she do to us? What will she say? Oh, she will not like this. To find it this way. So do something fast, said the fish. Do something. I saw her. Your mother is near. So as fast as you can, think of something to do. Get rid of these things, thing one and thing two. So as fast as we could, I went after my net and said, with my net, I can get them, I bet. I bet with my net, I will get those things, yes.
Speech impediment.
Then I let down my net and down it came with a flop. I had them at last. Those two things had to stop. Then I said to the cat, now what do I say? Now you do as I say. You pack up those things. You take them away.
Finally, we can talk now.
Man, this book is longer than Moby Dick. Holy shit.
It's only 60.
It's longer than my dick.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Hey, 69 pages.
So furthermore,
Hey,
what the book does, rather than the movie, is that the kids actually catch thing 1 and thing 2. They don't in this movie, but it just leads to a gigantic subplot. The subplot being is that thing 1, doing his best Brett Favre impersonation.
Yeah, Dickhead 1.
Yes, he's yelling, hut, hut, hut. He has him like in the center stance, and then thing 1 is the quarterback. They throw the dog. What's the dog's name again?
Ned? I think it's Ned.
yeah, the dog's name is Ned.
Douche.
Okay.
Yeah, douche. Here you go. The dog's name is Douche. Hey, Gary, Douche!
Yeah, douche.
They throw the dog outside, but however, they were gonna catch him, but the dog is outside, and then they run away.
And
So it's up for the kids to try and catch him.
And there's a reason why, because fucking fat ass cornhole, he picked the lock that looks like a golden crab. I'm not kidding. And he puts on the dog's leash, and therefore the red crate containing Kirby's fucking diarrhea is in there. Okay. And they're trying to think, oh my god, if we don't shut this, you're going to have a mess upon epic proportions. So what do? They keep the lid shut for the time being. They need to find a heavy object to put on top, so they use Mrs. Casual. Okay. We're now cut to fucking Quinn as he takes off this brace. He has like this corset brace around his midsection, okay? And when he rips it off, he's like, ugh, and it's like, and his fucking fat just exposes. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Oh.
So the kids are trying to hatch a plan, to get the dog back, right?
Well, yeah, but there's okay, and why is this? Okay, it shows the bad side of of fucking Quinn, right? And here comes the repo crew because they're repossessing his television.
Repo man.
I was like, who the fuck does that? And they're showing him he's not fat. He lives like a goddamn pig and whatnot. I'm just like, fucking shoot me, right? And then, ouch. And then cutting to GFP.
Would get kicked in the dick.
And those two little fucking shitheads, right? They try to sneak into getting their dog with the cat using his. Oh, yeah, they're trying to sneak, and the cat's using his fucking whiskers, like, do, 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 do. You know how they play that melody where it looks like they're sneaking? Yeah, because that's another breaking the fourth wall. I'm just like, he's tiptoeing across the fence, and then the fish pops out of the jar, and then he's complaining, he's bitching and moaning, and then he finally shuts the fuck up. He's like, you can stay there or you can go back in the toilet. He's like, I didn't say nothing. And that was it. I'm just like, fucking You know, and he's like, I got cat-like reflexes. I'm gonna get this fucking dog, right? And you know what he does? He needs a help boost over this fucking picket fence. I'm just like, fuck me, dude. And he finally gets over the fence, and he's holding a garden hoe, and he's like, okay, dog, time to die. And the dog takes that as a threat, and he just takes off. And
the girls are like, Cat! Or like the children were like, Cat, you let him away. And then the cat says, dirty hoe.
Yes, the greatest
Oh
line
my
in
God.
cinematic history.
No.
and
That's
there's
good.
this dirty hoe, and he goes, and he brings it back up. He's like, I'm sorry, baby, I love it. And he was about to tongue kiss make out with a fucking garden hoe.
Which, backtrack all the way to where the cat is about to, annihilate the dog. Why does the cat have a grudge against the dog in the first place?
Because he's got the fucking lock.
Okay.
Mhm.
But why does he? But
locks
you
and
can do
bugs.
that without having to try and kill him.
You could put something else to lock the fucking thing up. Jesus Christ. Okay, what's the next?
Oh no.
Oh yeah, it's this scene.
Oh wait, I think I know what this is.
This is one of the worst fucking things I've ever seen. Okay, this is the scene where I needed like a 1 hour break.
1 hour.
Yeah, this
Yes.
is also a scene where I actually took a break as well, and I played the Nocturno theme,
Okay, so
staring in the distance.
okay, so they trail in this dog, and the dog, he ends up in this birthday party where Salty Bitch wasn't invited to. Gee, I wonder why. Because you're a salty bitch, right? They're looking for the window, and then all of her friends are there, but she wasn't invited. And then they discover they're taking the party outside. So the kids are like, oh shit, we better hide, right? So the kids are hiding behind this bush while GFP doesn't know where to hide because he's so fucking stupid. So what does he do?
He disguises himself as the pinata.
There's a black and white cat pinata hanging right by him. So he takes that down so he can disguise himself as the fucking pinata. And then all the kids have these, like these plastic baseball bats. You play fucking wiffle ball or some bullshit, right?
Yeah, they're hitting him across the head.
Yeah, and they're beating the shit out of him. And then here comes one of the worst fucking things I have ever seen in my entire life. Here
One of
comes...
the most glorious scenes of all time.
You be fucking quiet.
Shut up.
Okay? Here comes this one kid, fucking mini macho man, right? And he has this wooden slugging baseball bat, and he's like, hold on, get back, and then it shows Mike Myers, like
Waving the
waving a white flag, right? But the boy is right behind him, and he does an upward swing and hits the cat right in the fucking right in the groin. And then the cat screams for so long, and then it goes to this mental state, imagining himself as a woman. I'm not making this up, folks. I couldn't make up this fucking shit. As a woman swinging on a swing while wearing a milkmaid outfit, while it's snowing in the background and is in slow motion with a fucking unicorn behind him.
and Easy is playing in the background.
Yeah, easy.
Yes.
Sunday morning.
And then it goes back to reality, and he's screaming. All the kids drop the bat like, "Oh my god, he's real!"
And the kids are like, oh, okay, Candy, throw it. They actually got it. And then they run away.
Jerome, how you feel right now?
I need a break.
No.
Go for it.
Yeah, no, where are you going? What the heck?
He's going to do what Doug Walker did.
What happened?
Stare out into the distance. And play Nocturnal in D minor in the background.
Look at him. This movie broken.
Motorboat in the pillow. Ryan didn't get to say anything much. Why don't we get him into the phase?
Hi. Hello. Yes, I'm still part of this review. How's everybody doing? This is the greatest scene in cinematic history. This
Explain.
scene truly changed my life. It questioned my humanity. But in the best possible way. And it made me reflect on my life. There you go.
In what way?
And then after
In what way you say? Made me question my life of why I'm so stupid.
And then GFP takes the wooden bag and he was gonna kill that little mini fat macho man fucker, hitting him in the head with it for hitting him in the giblets, but the kids stop doing it and they move on. And then porn star Joan calls Mrs. Cash.
Prostitute.
Yeah, write that one down. God damn it. I'm sorry, folks. This movie is fucking annihilating all my fucking chromosomes in my system. I can't fucking stand it. I can't stand it.
Chromosomes in my ass.
They call Mrs. Casual to check on the kids, where she's claiming, "Oh, they're doing fine," while the two fucking crackhead brothers are portraying as the kids, while the shit leaking out of the red crate, Kirby's floating diarrhea is going all over the place, right? And then it goes into a random scene where the crackhead brothers turn Mrs. Casual into a string fucking puppet.
A ventriloquist dummy.
Moving on.
He's like, I'm done.
As they're trying to get the dog, Quinn finds the dog first, and he leaves to go over to win Joan MILF, prostitute Joan. I'm calling her prostitute Joan, all right? To tell them, GFP mentions he has a car.
So he gets his car out.
Are you serious?
So he says,
yes. No.
He gets his car out, and what
It
opens
looks
is
like
like this ginormous Jeep-like Hummer or something like that.
A Hummer with like rocket. He's like, that's your car? That's cool. He's like, no, that's just the cover. He rips the cover off, and it looks like something like a retarded plot. It looks like a retarded fucking prop from Plan 9 from outer space, right?
It looks like the worst version of like a time travel machine from Meet the Robinsons.
It looks like the Mach 5 if it was retarded. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm losing.
Can make a better
I'm fucking losing it, right? Okay.
And so the cat says it's introducing the super luxurious omnidirectional whatchamajigga, or SLOW for short.
SLOW, and it was formerly known as the super hydraulic
instantaneous transporter.
Shit, and the kid was about to say the word shit.
He was like, "Oh, quick to the SLOW."
Oh, it's a metaphor for this fucking and then this becomes like a 5-minute. Oh my god! Would you be quiet, you guys?
Listen.
Nope. Be quiet, okay? And he's like, it becomes like a 5-minute montage of fucking retarded chaos. And then comes a sequence where they're about to crash into a semi-truck, and then GFP says,
into Optimus Prime.
Okay, that's funny. You almost crashed, and in the front, he goes, "Hey, Rhode Island license plate. You never see those."
While they were running into a car, about to die, that's the last thing you want to be remembered for.
Yeah, and then they fucking crash, and it just becomes total stupidity. And then the fucking the goldfish, who was acting as the siren because he was screaming the whole time. I'm not joking. He says the line. He goes, "I think I wet my jar."
Which you can't tell because there's no yellow stain in the jar.
I'm fucking crying. So now they devise one of 3 plans that GFP has in a fucking folder. Plan A, mess up a perfectly clean house. Plan B, cut your losses and ditch the kids. He want to go with Plan B. I was like, dude, fuck this cocksucker, dude.
Jesus.
Jesus! Or Plan C, trick mom. trick mom's boyfriend into handing over the dog and luck. So what does he do? He to cut him off. He disguises himself and his voice as a fucking hippie to sign this petition with this massive fucking pen that like it's like 5 feet long. Looks like Shannon Mac's cock, right? And what is the petition? Stop the slaughter of flatulating, acid-spitting, Zoom. Oh, hey, Gary. Zoom zeros.
Zoom zeros.
Yeah. Hey, Gary. Zoom zeros.
Zoom zeros.
And it leads down to, yeah. And, he's like, here, it takes 2 hands. So he's like, here, hold my dog. And then, they get away scot-free, because Al Barman is a fucking retard.
Boy, the cat still has a pet peeve with the dog saying, I don't like the dog name. Can I just name it like a canine American?
Oh my, yeah, I have the problem with the word dog, it's just like, oh my God.
And then he sings, how much is that canine American in the window?
God. So, they're trying to run away from fucking Quinn, and they go into one of these these booths that like you could advertise shit in colleges and shit like that, and it miraculously has a door that contains a fucking pole like firefighters use, and it goes down into this massive fucking underground party. I'm not making this up, folks. I couldn't make this fucking horse shit. Okay?
Not if you try.
And then, hey, oh yeah, speaking of the hottie and the naughty,
Yeah, I was about to say.
GFP
Meets up with Paris Hilton.
Paris Hilton is there
Dear God.
For a cameo.
for a fucking cameo. And the
Don't you die now. Fuck.
I'm telling you, this movie broke him.
look at my eyes.
Don't cry on us now.
Dude, this movie fucking man.
Ryan, can you do something to cheer Jerome up? You're still a part of the thing.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, don't even mention thing. It was just remind me of this fucking movie.
Yeah, it.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So yeah, and so GFP starts dancing and ends up making him faint backwards from dancing and looking at Paris Hilton. And this causes him to fall.
Let me
onto
guess.
many people.
Let me guess. The hat does the doing sound again.
No, it doesn't.
Well, no, the hat gets, but it's like, wow, everyone's wearing. It's kind of funny. You know how the little kids were scared out of their fucking minds when they saw a 6-foot tall talking cat? Well, we're at this club or they're out in public. No one doesn't give a flying fuck.
Yep.
Because it's a party, man.
Especially when they're driving in fucking
Yeah, it's an
retarded.
orgy.
Especially when they're driving. Oh yeah, speaking of hottie tonight. Especially when they're driving fucking a retarded Mach 5 speed racer car. No one's like, hey. No one was like, oh,
Speed racer.
just another fucking Monday. I was just like,
I mean, maybe everybody's on LSD in that city.
No, there's
Oh,
just.
speaking of-
You know what? Paris Hilton should have done a rhyme too. She said, wow, wow, Cat, you have wonderful, whimsical, magical powers. But remember, Cat, a life without orgasms is like a world without
flowers.
Flowers. That's right.
Hold up again. Say that again, Luke. Say that again.
Wow, kitten, you have such wonderful, whimsical, magical powers. But remember, Cat, a life without orgasms is like a world without flowers.
That's good.
Give Luke
I pulled
the
that one
fucking
out of my
give
ass.
him the fucking Nobel Peace Prize. That is amazing.
I pulled that one out of my ass.
I better be better in this movie. Okay. I haven't checked the
Having
chat.
flying
I bet
dreams reduces your fear.
Oh my
Reduces
God.
fear, and you can accomplish anything.
So they end up escaping Quinn by leaving the way they came down. I was like, how the fuck is that possible?
I have no idea.
And then it cuts home where the condition of the box is like getting out of control, and you have fucking Kirby diarrhea all over the goddamn place with some of the worst CGI I've ever seen in my entire life. And then it cuts back to them, and they get a plan to have the fucking crackhead brothers to slow down Mother. Remember? Because whatever you tell them to do, they do the opposite.
Mm-hmm. It's like opposite day, like SpongeBob SquarePants for them.
Oh my god.
Carrie can say to one of the things, "Hey, thing one, don't find me an Asian."
Oh, that would work. Oh shit.
Or I would tell him, please don't kill me. Wait, no, please don't kill me very slowly. Okay? Okay. And then, give me a second. Yeah,
Don't give
what
me
so what do they do to slow down prostitute Joan and Quinn? They portray themselves as fucking officers of the law. See, and they're stalling him. So what does Quinn do? Quinn's like, fuck this shit, and he steals the crackhead brother's bike to make it home. Okay, we're getting close. Right?
Which is okay because they're not technically officers of the law, so he's not really making a felony.
Oh my god, dude! So Quinn actually beats them at home and at their place, and they proceed to go inside, which looks, it looks like a brand new house. Oh wow! And then Quinn starts fucking doing this. He starts sneezing like he's having a goddamn seizure, and he realizes the cat's right behind him, and he scares the shit out of him so bad that he walks backwards, and then he... Hold on a minute.
He can't even explain this shit.
He then steps back. He
steps back, and all that was just... It was like a cover. Cover turns into absolute... like a blender full of shit, Kirby diarrhea.
How they can make it a wallpaper, I have no idea.
And it becomes this parallel dimension, and you hear him when he falls down. He's like, Judas Priest! And he falls into Kirby's fucking diarrhea, or grimace, whatever you want to call it.
That's amazing.
Barney the dinosaur.
Yeah, Barney's cum.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what? Just for that joke, I'm gonna call the painkiller up. Have him shoot him down.
Give me some fucking painkillers, man. I can use them.
No, but that's the song. That's the song.
I know. Okay, and what happened was, this is what happens when you mix his world with the real world. Okay, and I'm not talking about MTV. Yeah, that was bad.
What the Miz?
I hope Miz was in there.
Because I'm the Jizz and
I'm awful, yeah. So, oh my god, we get to the second worst scene of the year. Worst scene of the year. I'm sorry, dude. This movie fucking killed me. I can't stand it.
And this has been memed throughout the entire forum. Can Ryan explain this for us?
Please. Ryan, go right ahead.
Oh boy. So yes, this scene right here has been memeified. Yes, we have memeified this scene to death.
Just watch the live chat.
So yes, so they're going down the thingamajig, right? And so I forgot who said it, but someone was like, "Oh, this is like a roller coaster ride."
It was Conrad.
Conrad said, and then the cat, it freeze frames, and the cat pulls out Universal tickets. And he's like, just like a Universal Studios, cha-ching, and he winks, and it makes a cha-ching noise. And it is the greatest product placement in cinematic history.
Jesus Christ.
I thought Man of Steel had horrible product placement. I thought 8 Crazy Nights had horrible product placement.
I thought Power Rangers had horrible.
Oh yeah, I was.
place.
God
Oh,
damn it,
yeah.
Alex, you stole it right from me.
Hey!
Oh, just you wait, buddy.
But yeah, let me go into more details about this fucking scene, right? And okay, I hit the keyboard so much that I don't even know. I lost my place.
You may have broken the keyboard during the live thing.
Okay, hold on a minute.
Give him some time.
Okay, I found it. This follows. Okay, the road they're leading towards. It leads towards the ride, Kirby's Diarrhea. All right, and
Kirby's Nightmare Land.
Kirby's Nightmare Land, aka his fucking leftovers when he ate Majin Buu. Yeah, hey, Gary, Majin Buu. All right. So what did they use? What did they use? They used Mrs. You see Mrs. Casual going down this fucking slide, and they use her like if you're riding on the log ride in a water roller coaster ride. In a water park. I'm like, oh my god. Okay. And then they see this toilet, and the flames are coming out of the toilet, right? And and the cat's like, oh, something like that can really burns my ass. And then they're going down this I was like, oh.
Once again.
Greatness.
They bring up a swear word only to completely censor it with or something.
Okay, so they find the red crate.
They find the red crate.
Yeah.
Spinning all over the place like
the worst
like a
fucking
grimace
CGI.
tornado.
Like, AKA Lucas's asshole. So they find Lucas's.
No, Lucas's asshole would be yellow because he likes the Steelers.
Oh no,
Yellow,
Barney.
black and yellow.
I'm sorry, Barney's asshole. So then Barney's asshole, aka Brett, they get the key.
Wait, Brett is Fred Flintstone though.
Oh he is. I'm sorry. Thank you, Mom.
Which, by the way, we should review the Flintstones.
No. You really want us to suffer? God damn it.
Rosie O'Donnell. That's all I'm gonna fucking say, right? Oh yeah. Did you
Worst
know
casting ever.
Thank you. And did you know that I am not kidding when I say this? Rosie O'Donnell plays a dominatrix in the movie Exit to Eden.
That is the unsexiest dominatrix ever.
You see her in the dominatrix outfit and everything. I couldn't believe it. Hey, I still fuck her. I'm losing my goddamn mind, okay? Fucking.
Yes, you are, because you said you would hit Rosie O'Donnell.
Give me a foot massage to make me feel better, goddamn it. Okay. They lock the box in, everything looks like it appears back to normal, and then the inside of the house just fucking collapses. Like dude, the inside of this place collapses like a woman's pussy collapses after Julio Gomez fucks him, okay?
Oh my god.
And mind you, like...
No, that's like Sin Steel.
I forgot to add this. Now, think about this like logically, weight-wise. So, Mrs. Casual, or something like that, has enough weight to close the lid, but yet Conrad has about near the same amount to close down the lid.
Even though there's a fucking tornado going on. Okay, so they shut the door, they lock in, it looks like everything's back to normal, and the house inside just fucking, it looks like a Jenga tower just collapsing, okay? And then, okay, folks, there's another scene, I had to take a fucking 30-minute break. Okay, there's a faucet, there's a faucet outside the house, and the house expands, and then all of a sudden it makes these fucking diarrhea, like, fart noises, and here comes Quinn. It looks like the house fucking shed out Quinn from the faucet, and he's got purple goop all over the place. I was like, the fucking house took a lava dump of Alec Baldwin.
Yes, and it was amazing.
And the shit looks like if the green slime from Nickelodeon was purple. I'm fucking. You know what would have been best if the
Oh my god, Did anybody just notice what Luke? Was that you, Luke?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did anybody notice what he just did?
Yep.
Yeah, I
He
did.
did the Nickelodeon theme song, but he farted.
Yeah, I noticed that. This movie's broken me too.
Oh, dude, you know what made this scene funny? If the grandpa from The Visit did that face and got up.
Oh yeah, allow me.
Oh my
Please do it. Okay, you ready? Hold on. I'll do the. Okay, here we go.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, that movie's awful, but that's funny. I need more nuts.
You're gonna love my nuts.
I'd rather do that. I'm no kidding. I'd rather suck on pear nuts to see this movie again. I am not joking. You fucking write it down, Jerome Latimer, because that's how much this movie killed me. I'm a fucking broken man. Okay.
He's a broken soldier.
And then
And a
the
lot of-
house falls apart, and this is where the cat shows his true colors as the biggest fucking douchebag cocksucker in movie history. He literally planned this entire thing out. Everything to happen, including the house falling apart and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So the kids were like, get the fuck out of here. And he's like trying to act like, oh, come on, let's play tennis. And the hat he was wearing, Mary, he got the wrong hat. No. Oh my God. Fucking shoot me. And hug? No, I don't need a hug. I need a blowjob. Fucking hell, dude. And then, here, you want to hear a great rhyme? Here we go. Give me head till I'm dead. All right. So
There you go.
they kick him out of the house while he's trying to, encourage them all. And all of a sudden the kids are going back and forth like, here comes like the message of the movie, right? Oh my God. He's like, it's my fault. I should take. Read the chat.
Hold on.
Kristen Owen, I can help with that.
This is, folks, I'm going to say this right now. And I know I'm not losing my mind of this. That is my future wife. You heard me right, goddammit. Because she makes the world a better place, okay? Wait, yes, then they clean up that. Shut the fuck up, MC Temple. You know how much pain I'm in? Don't you rush me?
Win.
Rose, I'm going to shit you out like that fucking house did, all right? So, and guess what? According to the contract, guess what? The house will go back to normal because they learn all about their problems and learn from their mistakes. Oh, messages. Oh, symbolism at its fucking awful. And so what? So here comes giant pussy fucker. He comes in with the dynamic industrial renovating tractor majigger.
Tractor Majigga.
Or dirt.
Dirt.
They
That's
fix
it.
their house.
That's its acronym.
Which this movie can get 6 feet buried under.
No, that's not deep enough. And they do this montage. They fix the fucking house. And then here comes mom. She comes home to a beautiful, clean house. And here comes Quinn coming inside, covered in Kirby's fucking lava dumps. It looked like Lucas when he had fucking chicken bacon jalapeno pizza or some bullshit. And they stated that the reason. And they're the reason for all this, even though he's telling the truth, he comes off like a fucking lunatic maniac. And then prostitute Joan dumps him, and Mrs. Casual, all of a sudden she's like, oh, the kids, they were such angels. And then she falls asleep standing up. This fucking stupid penguin.
It's quite incredible. It's a metaphor for something, Jerome. You just don't get it.
It's a metaphor for
Right.
family values, and it's important, to celebrate with your family and have
It's important.
That's
smash
right.
unnecessary pop tune in the soundtrack. That's important.
And then here comes the party. Everyone's having a good fucking time. La La Land, Lottie fucking da. Everyone loving the cupcakes. And everyone lives happily ever after. They realize, oh, there's a M. Night Shyamalan twist. You remember the narrator throughout the fucking time? Oh, guess what? That was the GFP all along, right? I was like, oh my God. They used the exact same type of joke in The Love Guru when he's talking to that mic in a different voice. You don't realize it's him.
Oh.
Same
I
old
remember.
shit. And then the cat is an error, and then him and the two little dingleberry fuckers, they go out in the sunset, talking about going to Hawaii, and the movie is finally motherfuckers over! Son of a bitch!
And Alex, finish us off with the book.
Oh dear, said the cat. You did not like our game. Oh dear. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame.
What a shame.
Don't kill me.
No, please kill me. I'll be in a better place.
Then he shut the box up with the things in the box with the hooks as the cat went away with a sad kind of look.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's
Says
in the
Rat.
box?
What's in the box? This is good, said the fish. She has gone away, yes, but your mother will still come. She will find this big mess.
Yeah, she will.
In one way or another.
You can't laugh at that. You get the fuck out of here. That's
That's good.
funny.
And she will find this big mess. And this mess is so big and so deep and so tall, we cannot pick it up. There's no way at all. And then, who's back in the house? Why, the cat. Have no fear of this mess, said the cat in the hat. I always pick up my playthings. And so, I will show you another good trick that I know. Did we get to this part yet?
No, I'm done with the movie.
You're done with it?
Did you not hear me? The movie finally fucking off.
Oh, we finished it? We didn't even get to mention Smash Mouth?
Wait, I can help with this.
I'm too fucking numb to do it now.
I can help with this. Give me a moment.
We didn't mention Smash Mouth?
You see what? You see this? You see this? I don't feel that.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. Look at.
Give me a
You
moment.
said ow. No,
I
we
didn't
don't
say
need...
ow.
You said ow. You...
I did.
No, not that one.
Copyright
Pause.
music.
Pause. I'm talking about the Beatles cover song, Getting Better.
Oh! Hold on.
Can we just play Judas Priest's Dead song?
Or Deadly Sinners. But...
Of death wields the scythe of man's damnation.
Damn it. Yep, I just lost brain cells.
There we go. Okay.
Then
I
we saw him-
don't want Alex to get copyrighted, so I'll only play it for a few seconds.
All right. Then we saw him pick up all the things that were down. He picked up the cake and the rake and the gown, and the milk and the strings and the books and the dish and the fan and the cup and the ship and the fish, and he put them away. And then he said, "That is that," and he was gone with the tip of his hat. Then our mother came in and said to us too, "Did you have any fun? Tell me, what did you do?" And Sally and I did not know what to say.
I didn't have any fun watching this movie.
So, should we tell her the things that went on that day? Should we tell her about it? Now, what should we do? Well, what would you do if your mother asked you? The end.
God.
Oh, God.
Brilliant. Round of applause for Alex for giving a better script than this movie can ever devise.
Wow, that was tough.
This was the
That was
greatest
tough.
thing of all time. Oh boy, I love
Jerome, I
you
feel
all.
your pain. I feel your pain. Luke
Okay.
Nukem, I don't know if you feel that, but I feel that with you too, man.
Now the problem is that he gets in.
Yay, Alex can read.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, Alex can read.
Come on, Billy.
Nice. Next week we'll work on colors. Okay.
Yes, that's right. And I will be there for numbers.
He's dead. I think he's dead.
I think he's in a
Um,
paralyzed
he's-
state.
I think we should end
No,
this
he's in a
video. I think.
catatonic state.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed our exquisite review of Cat in the Hat 2003 with Mike Myers.
I don't think
Next month, do we want to do? Let's do a good movie next month. How about that?
I'm up for that.
And I'm thinking a January movie that was actually good.
I Frankenstein?
No.
Damn it.
Fuck that.
Dude,
No.
this movie makes I Frankenstein look like the classic Frankenstein movie from the
Nah, I'd
30s.
rather watch this.
I'm
goddamn
thinking
movie.
about. I'm
You
thinking of.
Wait,
13
hold the
hours?
motherfucking phone. What did you say, Double Nine?
I'd rather watch this on goddamn loop than ever see 1 minute of I Frankenstein ever again.
You get the fuck up and you get the fuck out of here. Get out of
Okay.
here. Get out of
Okay.
here.
Goodbye.
Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You get out of here.
Well, he already left.
He gone. So yeah, next month I'm thinking a good January movie.
Like
All right,
13 hours.
I'm thinking.
Oh, hey, look,
Cloverfield.
Nookum, you shut the fuck up. In Borrow Studios, thank you. Kung Fu Panda 3, you be quiet. You be quiet.
No.
You be
no,
fucking quiet.
No.
Taken.
Yeah, Taken works.
Taken is a great example.
A damn good January movie, right?
Fuck Split. Split down my ass crack.
The 009's back.
And he's back.
I will not take this goddamn slander anymore.
We didn't
Slander.
call you anything.
Yes, slander.
I don't think we called you anything.
No, you're
We didn't say a
disrespecting
word.
this movie.
But
Okay,
yeah,
so
I
where
hope you
were
guys
we?
enjoyed it. For Luke Nukem, say goodbye.
I will say my goodbyes. I don't know what we're gonna review in January. Something
Take
good.
it.
I don't know.
I'm thinking Taken. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking Taken.
Maybe Taken. Except I've watched that movie so many times, but it's still good every time I watch it.
Damn right.
Well,
That's right. You've been blown away.
Yes.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for the catchphrase, and as always, check out if you want to see more rants and reviews like this. Either
Justice
check
League.
out check out more reviews in the Filmtastic 4, like Miami Connection, or check out one that has probably almost 22,000 views, like my Justice League review.
That is crazy, dude.
That's awesome.
Because the most I ever gotten for a review was 28,000, but that took like a long duration time. He did this in like a month and a half.
Yep.
And I didn't even think I would get, so much publicity out of it, but
And you almost triple your fucking subscribers because of this review.
yeah.
In the comment section are some of the speaking of salty bitch, they are some of the saltiest motherfuckers I have ever. Man, I thought Happy Madison fucktards were bad, dude.
DC?
I know.
Really?
Dude, dude, go to Luke Nukem's review and read the comment section. I even said this, like, dude, you people are some salty motherfuckers. And you know what's funny? I love how they keep going to his channel and, talking shit. I'm just like, you people are fucking retarded. You know you're making Luke Nukem even
Rich as
more
hell.
royalty. Exactly, because you're supporting him.
That's right. Keep watching.
So you
Keep
might as well
giving them
just
cash.
So yeah,
Write him a
picture you
damn
want
check.
about in the comment section, because all you're doing is going to his link and you're basically bending over, and Luke Nukem is gonna blow you away with this massive ding-a-ling, okay?
Dang-a-ling.
I can blow him with a bomb, but other than that,
One.
All right. And for Mr. 990599.
Hello, everyone. To thank you for having me on as a guest spot for this review because, you know, I'm the only positive person with this whole thing. So it was quite great. And, yeah, it was nice being on that.
Yeah. Yeah, you're the positive to this, like thinking positive for a blood test.
Yes. Now, hopefully, I hope everyone has a good night. You know,
You are not the father.
Yes. Because this is a masterpiece, and all of you can fuck off now. So thank you. Good night.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. Oh my god!
Speaking of money, my name's Satori. 99. You're gonna answer the question. Did you ever call a Jew the N-word? Absolutely. Thank you so much for everyone tuning in.
Guy.
Yeah. Pretty soon I'm gonna look like Tommy Wiseau pretty soon because I'm about to look like I'm dead.
What a story, Jerome.
Well, story indeed. Thank you, everybody.
No Mickey Mouse stuff.
What was that again?
I said no Mickey Mouse stuff.
Yeah,
no more
Mickey Mouse stuff.
no more,
It's a
motherfucker.
Hollywood movie.
It's a Hollywood movie.
For Alexander the Great, 99, and Luke Nukem, this is Romy Boy J Money saying, stay tuned for the next episode. And once again, motherfuck everything the Cat in the Hat is all about. Fuck the cast, fuck the crew, fuck the budget, and fuck everybody
Associated with this film.
that has any association with this motherfucking movie. Now, if you excuse me, I'm not going to look up any porn.
What?
You know why? Because that is not going to resurrect my soul. Instead, I'm going to go to the one person who knows how to treat its beast. And that, of course, is me. My beauty.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed. Till next month, this is the Filmtastic 4, and I'm your host, A-Puzzle90, saying
Fuck
peace
this
out,
movie,
baby.
dude!
The greatest movie ever made.
See you guys
Arrivederci.
next
Bye,
month.
everyone. Yes.
Fuck. Damn it.